Yo bitch, it's Pride Month.
Hi everyone, so it's Pride Month. God knows we need to let our hair down after all the shit that's happened this year. Never let anyone make you feel shame because of who you love or who you are. It is an absolute requirement of personal fulfillment to stay true to yourself. Don't let bigotry rule you under the guise of conformity. Don't accept oppression as normality. And most importantly, do not befriend the oppressors in hope that they will give you mercy. Whether you be straight, gay, bi, or pan, live your life on your terms and no one else's. Whether you be cis, trans, fluid, non-binary, or any other variant, live life on your terms, no one else's. I am Mayumi, proud trans woman under development. Here's a message from a fellow queer. Let's party.
So, my girlfriend, you guys will probably know her as Mayumi, has very, very kindly offered me a couple minutes to just talk in her Pride Month video. So, massive thank you to her for that. It's just basically going to be my story, but in short. So, I started out when I was about 12. I got my first girlfriend. That's when I learned what being lesbian or gay was, because I spoke to my mum about it and I said, well, you know, me and her were more than friends, and my mum said, oh, so you're a lesbian. She was very supportive, she always has been, she's just the best. But I, at that point, had no idea about any other people who fell under the LGBTQI plus community, because I didn't know of the whole community, I just knew of lesbian and gay. Eventually, throughout time, I learned more and more about it from fellow friends of mine who were in the community, or, you know, the internet. But for a short while, I identified as a trans man and started going by a different name. I cut my hair short, started wearing binders, and was really seriously considering fully transitioning. And this is all just because I've always been massively confused about what my gender is. Eventually I realized that trans man didn't really suit me either. So for quite a while I just went as an androgynous female, you know. My sexuality was a lot easier because obviously my mum said lesbian, but then I liked guys too, so then I found out what bisexual was. But now that I'm a bit older, I definitely would go by pansexual, really. My sexuality was a lot easier to put a label on than my gender, that's for sure. It wasn't really until I came to university a little under a year ago that I found what is a proper label for my gender. Because I did go by genderqueer for a little while. I just didn't really tell anybody, like my mum or my girlfriend, about it, because I was still relatively confused about it myself. But thanks to massive amounts of support from my friends up at uni, and, well, because most of them are in the community in some way or another, thanks to them and helping me really find myself and research it, I have finally come to a decision on what my gender is. I'm nearly 21, and I only just managed to, you know, pinpoint it. It's, you know, basically I do still use genderqueer, but I'm genderqueer leaning more towards feminine. So the word we tend to use is just femme or femqueer. And it still shocks me that it took me so long, like I said, nearly 21 years, to get to that. But I wouldn't have been able to get to that if it wasn't from the amount of support that I've had, you know, from various friends who were also in the community, to my mum, especially my mum. She has supported me through literally everything. When I came out as a lesbian, when I came out as a trans man, when I came out as a bisexual, just androgynous girl, when I came out as a pansexual, just androgynous girl, and now coming out as femqueer / genderqueer. She has always been like my rock. She's just not surprised by anything I say to her anymore, because she's so open, and she just wants me to be happy, and that's why I love her so much. I know a lot of you guys are not fortunate to have, you know, families who are that supportive, or friends who are that supportive. So I am quite privileged in that regard. I don't know what I would do without my mum. So, but yeah, just a massive thank you to my mum especially, and then everybody else in the community. I hope you all have got someone to support you, even if it's not family, or if it's not friends. Hopefully there's at least people in the community who can support you. Just reach out. There will be someone. I guarantee you there will be someone, because that's just what this community is about. We're all quite lovely people, really. We don't bite. So massive thank you to everyone in the community who's helped me, and sending lots of love and support to everyone else in the community. Happy Pride Month, guys.
Always fast with every style, I seem to have it all, but I'm